a lot of games to play. It's more than the Xbox, but not a lot of games to play. I'm gonna play Godfall. I did start playing NBA 2K. I guess we can talk about that. So that's the only game that I played so far. I have not played Godfall yet. I'm getting Miles Morales. I have it coming in the mail, so I'll start playing that next week. I have NBA 2K21 next gen, and man, oh man, am I just is disappointed the word? It's just like, I'm just playing like, really, nigga? Like, okay. They said that this game was being built from the ground up. That was a lie. It's not built from the ground up. They clearly reused. It honestly looks like the current gen version, the PS4 version of NBA 2K21, but just with an updated resolution. Like, it looks more clear. But like texture wise, it does not look better. Like, that game Godfall looks fucking amazing. Like, the light, I heard the gameplay's not that great. I heard it's like a 7, but like the lighting in that shit is fucking amazing. But this next gen 2K, it looks like current gen. It's just the difference is they up the resolution. Like them trailers, granted, I did see a video. One of the developers said that one of the reasons the visuals aren't the best is because of COVID and then the NBA bubble. They weren't allowed into the NBA bubble. So they actually just dropped a patch today where they dropped 40 new face scans into the game, and they're going to constantly be updating the game. So that's why a lot of people, that's why like Clay and Steph's face scan did look really good, but then other people's didn't. Because I guess because of the NBA bubble, they wouldn't let 2K into the bubble to scan people's faces. So there's going to be current gen scans in there, just like with an updated resolution. So visually, it doesn't look that great. Like, the park doesn't look that great. When I was playing single player, like I haven't hopped in the park yet, but I heard that shit is stuttery as fuck. In single player, it does skip frames here and there. For the most part, it runs good, but it does skip frames. So like, I don't know what it is with NBA 2K, but the game just always has technical issues. From the online to the my career, they're stuttering all over the place. Apparently only 100 people load into the city. There are 4 barrows in the city. The city apparently is humongous. I have not played it yet, but I watched Agent's video and he was saying there's only 100 people in there. And that shit sounds whack. It sounds like it's gonna be hard to get a game. You have all these parks, but only a limited number of people. I don't get it. He was saying like 1,000 people should be in the server. I feel like the servers are struggling already. I think bare minimum at least 400, because by default the number is 100 per server for like all of the previous 2Ks. And since there are 4 barrels inside of the city, why not do 100 per thing and you can run around? I think that makes more sense. And it wouldn't strain the servers too much to be easy to find games. But I don't know. In terms of gameplay, I will say I do feel like the shooting's better in this version. I do like the shooting in this better. I'm not a dribble god, so I can't speak on the dribbling, but I have seen people complaining that the dribble stringing combos together isn't that great in terms of the dribbling. There's tons more animations. I will say I noticed that there's a lot more contact animations. It does feel more physical, feels more realistic. But if I'm being totally honest, there's not much difference between, and then the new My Player Builder. I do like the new My Player Builder. It lets you build whatever the fuck you want. I spent literally like an hour and a half on stream building my character, so I'll give that a positive. It literally lets you pick whatever stats you want: your physicals, your vert, speed, acceleration, strength, and then also like your stats. So like the player that I made, it like, and just if anybody gets this game, this is probably the best thing about this game. If anybody gets this game and you go online, I have not played online, but I can already tell you some good advice. Whatever somebody's name tag is, don't take it for face value. Just assume that everybody can shoot, dunk, play defense, etc., is fast, can dribble, etc. Because they definitely took the approach of make everybody OP. So then it almost like it was 2K15 or 16, so that, you know, basically it comes down to skill. Yeah, because like my build got labeled an offensive threat, but my dude has a 90 on perimeter defense. I actually have a lockdown badge, which is funny. I do have a 92 on my dunk, a 95 on my 3, a 95 on my mid. I got like an 88 on ball control as well as passing accuracy. And then I got like an 88 on speed or whatever, a 95 on stamina. I think I got like a 70 on my rebound and stuff. There's certain stats, like my layup, I left it at like 65 or 70 or something like that from what I remember. I have nothing on my standing dunk because there's no point. I made a point guard. So like basically you can get rid of my free throws trash. It's at 50, but whatever. Basically you get to pick wherever you want your points to go, and based off of your physical stats, you can get certain things It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the next gen builder. No, like, stop watching best build videos, take your time and make something that you will really like. So that's kudos. But other than the my career builder, a few new animations like contact animations and stuff like that, and like the shooting is slightly better. It was really disappointing for me to see that, like, they said they built this game from the ground up and my career is the same. I thought that it was going to be a new story. Survey says that was a lie. It's not a new story. It's the same exact story from current gen, but the best way to describe my career on next gen, it's the same story as the PS4 and the Xbox One story. The difference is, like, they added a little bit more. They added some DLC. So instead of going straight to the NBA, or instead of going from high school to like college or whatever, you could choose to go to college or you could choose to go to the G League. So if you go to the G League, it unlocks like a new little storyline with some new cutscenes where all the old faces return, like ATM and Jackson Ellis and Vlad the Impaler and Che and Freak is in there. Literally all the previous characters from all the other 2K stories appear in it, and you get to play with them and against them. So it was cool to see that and see how they're like struggling in the G League and shit like that. So I would definitely, if you do play the story, definitely I would recommend playing the G League when it gives you that option. Go to the G League because it'll give you a new experience. But like, it was like DLC because the G League isn't that long. It's like maybe like an hour or two long. You play a few games and it has like some new cutscenes, and after that it's right back to the same bullshit. So it's the same story, but they added a few extra cutscenes via the G League before you go to the NBA. So that was disappointing. It was not built from the ground up. And like, I was literally sitting there playing it on stream. I was like, have I played this before? And they was like, yeah, it's the same stuff. I was like, wow. I just don't understand why. Like I'm sitting here thinking, like, can they get sued for false advertisement? Like, I don't understand. It's not a bad game. It actually has a lot of potential, especially with the My Player builder. And if they just clean up the servers, the city looks cool. They just got to clean up. It's the same fucking issues. They finally gave us the creativity to create whatever we want, but the servers are not looking too good. That being said, I haven't played too much. I've only played My Career for maybe like 3 hours. I haven't played online. The face scanning app supposedly doesn't work. They dropped a patch today. Supposedly it fixed it. I don't know. Haven't tested it out. Maybe I'll test it out later tonight when I have some free time. But first impressions of next gen NBA 2K21, it's not trash. The best way I can describe it is what it is.